Here is how you can easily achieve your fitness results. What is going on, guys? It's Tyson Brown here, and today I want to share with you exactly how you can achieve your big fitness results for the year. Now, a lot of people seem to ask, they're like, Tyson, like, how am I going to be able to achieve this goal that I've set for myself? Because some of the goals we set, they're really big. We want to lose 10 kilos, 20 kilos. We want to get down to a shredded six-pack. We want to build up lean muscle. There are so many things people want to achieve. And then when we actually set that goal, it seems kind of daunting. So when it comes to setting a fitness goal, what you want to think about first is the long run. What do you want to achieve in the next year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever you want to achieve, think about that. So for me, I can't think about 5 years ahead. I can think about the long-term approach, which is that I want to live for I want to live over to 120 years old. That's my longevity approach, right? But then in the next 5 years, I really don't know what I want to be doing. There are going to be things that are going to be coming out, things that are going to take my interest, and so I can't really determine it in the 5-year goal. But I can look back at a 1-year goal and say, this is what I want to achieve in the next 1 year. And so you need to think about that for yourself. What do you want to achieve? You might be able to look at 5 years, or you might be able to think about this for the next 10 years, but think about the long-term approach, right? Is there something that's coming up? Is there a marathon that's coming up? Is there a weightlifting competition that's coming up? Do you just want to lose 10 kilos by the end of the year? Whatever your goals are, what you want to do is think about that for the long term. Now, once you've got that thought about for the long term, we want to break that up into manageable, bite-sized chunks, okay? The more you make it a bite-sized chunk, the more achievable it seems. So if I want to lose, let's say I want to lose 12 kilos in a year, okay? Oh man, 12 kilos is a fair bit of weight. I've never lost 12 kilos before. Well, how am I going to break that down? Okay, well then by the 6-month mark, I need to have lost 6 kilos, all right? So then if I break that down a little bit further, okay, so I need to lose 3 kilos in the next 3 months. So that's your 3-month goal, your 6-month goal, your 12-month goal. And then what you've done is you've just broken that up easier and easier. Have someone lost 3 kilos before in 3 months? Yes, they have. Then we break it down even more. So once you've got 90 days, which is 3 months, then you want to break it down to 2-week chunks. So what do I need to do in every 2 weeks in order to achieve this goal, okay? So I need to be burning more calories than I'm consuming during the day. How do I do that? Well, I need to focus on my diet, and then I need to focus on my workout. And then when you make it smaller and smaller, and you can make it into daily actionable habits that you need to put in place, it's going to make achieving your fitness goals so much more easier. So if we go from that year goal of 12 kilos to 6 kilos in 6 months, to 3 kilos in 3 months, then we break up that 90-day goal into like a 2-week sprint, and we say, okay, I need to be looking at my nutrition, I need to be training, I need to be making sure that I'm actually losing weight. So what do I need to do from there? Now I'm going to break it down to a daily goal. So I need to be making sure that every day I'm training. I'm going to write down what I'm going to do. You need to write this in your calendar every single day. At 4 o'clock every day, I'm going to go to the weights. I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to train for an hour. I'm going to do some high intensity training outside. Every day, this is what I'm going to eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner for this week. So I know exactly what I'm going to eat. So I've got it planned out ahead of time. And so I know I'm working towards my goal. And it's going to help you really think about that plan, because now you've got a long-term plan, short-term, medium-sized plan, and a short-term plan. And then you can start executing. Okay, so if I need to be eating healthy every day, well, I've got to go get a food list. I've got to prepare what I want to eat. If I'm going to go train, I'm going to write it down in my diary at 4 o'clock every day. This is what time I train. Once you start putting these little things into action every single day, you're going to start working towards your fitness goal. And that's going to be the easiest way for you to start achieving it. It's not about just thinking, okay, I'd like to lose 12 kilos. You've got to put actions in place to achieve your fitness goals. And even though it looks really daunting at the start, when you break it down, it makes it seem more achievable. So I tell you guys, I'm 65 kilos at the moment, and I want to get to 72 kilos by the end of the year, which is 7 kilograms, right? So in order for me to gain 7 kilograms over the year, in the next 6 months, I need to gain 3.5 kilos. Now, I need to gain 3.5 kilos in the next 6 months, so I break that down. So I need to gain about 1 to 2 kilos roughly in the next 3 months. All right, so how am I going to break that down to a 2-week goal? Well, I need to be eating more food. I need to be training consistently towards my goals. I need to be making sure that I'm booking in every day, that I'm tracking my food, that I'm doing what I need to do in order to gain weight, in order to gain muscle, right? So I have to be eating more food, and I have to track myself to keep accountable. And I know that I can say I'd like to gain I'd like to gain 7 kilos in a year, but let's say I don't gain any weight and towards the end of the year, all of a sudden I just start packing it on really quickly. Well, it's not going to be effective because most of it's going to be fat, and that's why it's a specific goal too. So saying losing 12 kilos is a specific goal, but if you just said I want to lose I want to lose weight, it's not a specific goal. It's not going to get you excited. You can't measure it there. So you always want to make sure that your goal that you're after is also SMART, which is specific. How much weight do you want to lose, or how much muscle do you want to gain? I want to gain, so for me, I want to gain 7 kilos. For other people could say I want to lose 12 kilos. Then the next thing is measurable. How do I measure it? Well, I've got kilograms there. I can weigh myself on a scale every day. I can do those things that are going to say, am I going towards it? What's after that? Well, then it's actionable. So how can I take action towards that? Well, every time I can measure myself to see, am I moving towards it? I can change the amount of calories I'm eating. I can make sure that actionable pretty much means you're in control of it. Can you take action towards that goal? Can you change the amount of food you're eating? Can you change your workout routine? Yes, you can. Realistic. How realistic is it? Has people lost 12 kilos in 12 months? Of course they have. Have people gained 7 kilos of muscle in a year? Of course they have. You want to look and make sure it's realistic. Now, if I want to lose 100 kilos in a year, then I want to think about that one. And also time bound. So when you think about time bound, how long? I said a year, right? So for you, whatever it is it going to be 3 months? Is it going to be 6 months? Whatever it is. When you set those SMART goals, then you've looked at it from a year, 6 month, 3 month, 2 week daily action take. That's what's breaking it down into bite-sized chunks. You are going to be on track towards achieving your goals for the year. So guys, that's the video. That's how you can achieve your fitness goals. If you have any other questions, please make sure to comment down below and ask, and I will speak to all of you on the next one. See you later.